Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more Commanders and Patriots training camp. They're joining together for a joint practice. Today should be very intriguing. You see, obviously Dan Quinn and Mike Rabel talking a little bit about how they want practice to go, essentially when they want to start running those 11s, and we're going to talk about everything you need to know in this video. I'm going to do my best to show you some highlights. I don't know if they're allowed to record any of the 11s from today. We're going to find out. We're going to see. But at the end of it, we're going to break down everything that happened. Whoever looked good, whoever looked bad, we're going to showcase it to you guys. Don't worry. So, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, follow the reporters, right? Mitchell is a guy that covers the Commanders. If you want to cover some Commanders guys, he's a great one. Patriots on CLNS is a good one. And there's going to be so many more. So, let's just dive into this video. Let's go. We do have some early looks here of Drake Maye and Jaden Daniels coming out to practice here. Getting ready for this preseason game, but also getting ready for this training camp practice. We'll see what else Patriots on CLNS has kind of given us here. It looks like maybe some interviews. Jaden Daniels walking out with the basketball, always does that. But again, today's going to be exciting. Make sure you guys follow Patriots on CLNS for more updates. We'll probably cover it here, but if I don't, it will be there as well. We do have some news here for Patriots fans. Carlton Davis, first time here in pads, and if he does practice, this will be his first practice of the year with the Patriots. We also saw no Stephon Diggs early on at Patriots Commanders joint practices. This is one of the first practices he's missing. Again, haven't heard any updates on why. Those are two things that are new to today. All right, very interesting news for Patriots fans here. Starting offensive line, Will Campbell, Jared Wilson at left guard. He is already making his impression on this team, and they love it. Garrett Bradbury at center, Mike Onwenu at right guard, and DeMontre Jacobs at right tackle, which means the second team unit was Marcus Bryant, Cole Strange at left guard, Ben Brown, Tyrese Robinson, and Jack Conley at right tackle, which means third team offensive line was Vidarian Lowe, Mekhi Butler, Alec Lindstrom, Layden Robinson, and Morgan Moses with the third team. Not been great so far, but that is definitely an interesting note. Absences, Christian Gonzalez is not practicing, Stephon Diggs, Chason, who I love, City So, Caden Wallace, and Kendrick Bourne all not practicing today for the Patriots. Here's some Jaden Daniels going through some pre-practice warm-ups again. I'm not sure if they're going to allow any film of 11 on 11s and 7 on 7s, but again, we're going to do what we can to keep you guys updated. Great accuracy here by Jaden Daniels. I mean, he does it every day, so it's not surprising to anybody anymore. The dude's got some great accuracy skills. A little bit more here from Jaden Daniels warming up. There's over like 8,500 people, fans at this practice watching, so we might see some 11 on 11s. Sometimes you'll see fans kind of leak some stuff out there when they're not supposed to, so we might end up getting that. And we'll see. There's Jaden Daniels trying to go 3 for 3 here. Ultimately, that second one gets rattled out last second here. But I definitely am excited for this practice. Should be pretty intense. And the first look at this new Mike Rabel-led team in New England should be fun. So like I said, sadly, there's no film. They do not allow, neither team does. Some teams in the NFL do allow 7 on 7 and 11 on 11 film to be filmed and posted. Both these teams are like, nope, 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 nope. So they're not. But Drake Maye starts an early team drill with a crosser to Demario Douglas, who put a nasty move on a defender. Looks like he got by him. And we can go through Taylor Kyles real quick. He has a lot of good things to say about what's happening at practice. So let's actually just go through a couple of these. So Commanders get immediate penetration on the left side of the offensive line versus an outside zone run from the Patriots. Drake Maye thinks about scrambling but keeps his eyes downfield and finds Austin Hooper in a soft spot of the zone. A lot of these quarterbacks, especially if you're a younger quarterback, you need guys that know how to fill zones of a defense, right? So if they're in a cover 2, you need to, like, that seam. The seam is always the spot to be if you're in a route where you can sit. Sometimes that's the quarterback's best friend. Looks like Austin Hooper did it right there, probably versus a cover 3 or something like that. Drake Maye's series ends with a scramble after quick pressure. Looks like this Commanders D-line is getting some really good penetration early on the run and the pass. Josh Dobbs starts things off with a shallow crosser on his own, this time to Efton Chisholm, another guy that plays within that slot. Reminds me a lot of Amendola, Julian Edelman, Pop Douglas as well. He'll play that role. Dobbs' second pass goes to Jalen Polk on a short out. Looks like it was completed. Dobbs ends with a check down to Lan Larison, followed by a completion to Javon Baker. Looks like the offense did a really good job completing passes, taking what the defense gave them, and not forcing incompletions and forcing things down the field. Travion Henderson begins with the starters next drive with a chunk gain after getting outside on a toss. Henderson's going to get a lot of first-team reps this year. Trust me. And guys, again, make sure you're following Taylor Kyles. This dude is amazing at what he does, and if you're a Patriots fan, I don't know what you're waiting for. Drake Maye's first pass of this drive looked like a miscommunication, threw downfield to no one in particular. Again, yeah, I think he's probably right. Looked like maybe someone should have been running maybe a post or a go ball. In actuality, they did not run that route, so it was kind of just thrown into nothingness. So that looks like that was something that happened in the second drive with the offense. And we'll continue to update you as this goes on. Now for the Commanders, first 11-on-11 period for the offense. Jaden Daniels was 3 of 3 with 2 completions to Zach Ertz, still looking like the safety net of Jaden Daniels. As long as Terry McLaurin is out missing time, Zach Ertz is going to be a focal point of this offense, and it's becoming clear. More news here from Patriot Red Zone. Drake Maye finds Mac Hollins on a deep dig over the middle of the field, who makes a great contested catch. Mac Hollins has not practiced too much this year for the Patriots, but they do view him as a potential day one starter on the outside because of his willingness to block. He's a great blocker for running backs, Travion, Ramondre, Antonio Gibson, whoever it may be, right? But also his ability to catch balls through contested areas like this one is another reason he could play a lot alongside Diggs and Demario Douglas when it comes to week 1. That first route by Demario Douglas, by the way, that we mentioned was versus Jonathan Jones, so full circle, man. Okay, it looks like Brian Robinson is fired up today. Had a couple of really nice runs and has been trying to get his teammates hyped up in the huddle. That is very big news. We've heard a lot of good things about Ja'Cory or Bill Merritt. He's been really good at practice, so as long as you have this competition continue to spike up almost every single practice, I think they're going to do a great job getting all these guys involved, whether it be Merritt, whether it be B-Rob, whether it be Austin Eckler. I think a lot of these guys are going to get the ball this year for the Commanders offense. Okay, my guy Mitchell coming back saying Josh Connolly is having a good practice today, working across from Christian Barmore, who is a dude. He's a beast, right? But also Harold Landry, he's shown quickness and good recognition getting to free blitzers. Now with Harold Landry, the Patriots like to utilize him in staggers and kind of stunts, right? So basically, as an offensive lineman, you need to be instinctual and you need to be quick on your feet, and I feel like Josh Connolly so far is kind of showing that, which is great news if you're a Commanders fan. Okay, we got some more here, man. This is gonna be fun. So back to Patriot Red Zone here. He says Jonathan Jones in coverage on a go ball from Josh Dobbs to Javon Baker. Dobbs missed him deep. We had a Demario Douglas wide open against Mike Sainristil, who's a very good corner, by the way. And then again, Drake Maye finds a wide open Demario Douglas again, who absolutely toasts Mike Sainristil. So it looks like Mario Douglas is feasting today. Afton Chisholm back out here. I mean, you could tell the slot wide receiver for the Patriots is going to be huge. Whether it be Pop, whether it be Afton Chisholm, they're going to utilize these guys. He had another contested catch on a crosser here. Some more news here. Rough series from the Commanders offense. Pat front 7 caused a lot of havoc. Let's see Kevin Moore. See what he has to say about practice. Zach Ertz still very good. Yeah, that's something we know. Kyle Duggar mixing up with the Commanders sideline after a Brian Robinson run. Getting a little bit chippy. But practice seems to be good so far for the Patriots. Offense looking good. Slot receivers getting activated here. And also their front 7 is getting to the Commanders offense. So good news so far. Some more news here from the Commander side of things. 2 things have stood out to me watching the offense is from Zach Shelby, another guy you guys should follow. The connection between Daniels and Zach Ertz is a cheat code. We know that. We know that. I mean, we've seen it last year. We're seeing it again this year. It's going to be a big thing. Tunsil is really, really, really good. Now having that franchise tackle alongside Josh Connolly on the other side, things are really coming into place for this offense here. At least on the outside tackles, they do have some work to do on the inside. But it all starts with the tackles, man. If you can protect the blind side, you can do a lot of things for your quarterback. And Jaden Daniels definitely gonna have a better year this year in the pocket. Drake Maye, absolutely dominating, having a day, lines up under center. The Commanders show blitz. He audibles to a different play. I would assume he probably changes the protection at the line of scrimmage. And then finds a wide open Austin Hooper on a seam over the middle of the field. Again, Drake Maye is doing a great job commanding the offense, no pun intended there, but taking control, reading the defense, and being able to decipher where and when he needs to attack certain spots of the field off of what they're showing at the line of scrimmage. So Drake Maye, man, he could have a big year this year, man. I with Josh McDaniels, I can see it. And according to Ben, Jaden Daniels absolutely surgical in 11 on 11, never misses a read. It looks like he had a couple of good plays here. So then we'll see what Ben had to say. Guess that's pretty much it. Just he's surgical. Another one, Mac Hollins creeps behind coverage down the sideline, and Drake Maye finds him for a downfield completion. Dude, I'm excited about this offense. I mean, let's really quickly go to this Patriots depth chart here. Who do you guys think are going to be the three guys to start? Because this right here makes a lot of sense to me. Diggs, Mac Hollins, Demario Douglas. That's what I was going to say. But I like Butte. I like Kyle Williams a lot. They've got 5 guys that I'm wicked high on. And then from there, Bourne, Chisholm, Polk, Baker. Dude, they've got 9 wide receivers that could be a potential, I don't want to say starter, but a potential fit for making the 53-man roster. Hey, Jaden Daniels carves up the Patriots defense, 5 of 7 with 2 sacks in the opening period. Harold Landry again off those stunts, off those twists, got to the quarterback. And Marcus Jones probably had a nickel blitz or something like that. Christian Barmore earned a pressure. Nice period for defensive line. Joshua Farmer on the second team as well. But Jaden Daniels did do a really good job finding the open parts of the field and taking what the defense gave him. 5 completions out of 7. Not bad at all for the Commanders offense. And Drake Maye started off practice going 10 of 12 against the Commanders. 1 dropped pass by Demario Douglas, who is otherwise looked outstanding. Yeah, he's going to be a focal point. We know that. Now, ultimately, I think I'm going to end the video here. We got a lot of news from kind of both sides. But if you want more coverage, go look at the video, right, this video, and look at all the names of the tweets that we're getting. Go follow those guys. You're going to get these same updates that I'm getting right now throughout the entirety of practice. I mean, they're everywhere, right? More with Bryce Young, Chuba Hubbard, middle, miscommunication between him and McMillan. Incomplete 15-yard out route completion to McMillan. Rico Dowdle run up the middle. Bryce Young is having a good day and is looking T-Mac's way a lot. I mean, just makes sense. So go follow these guys for more of these updates. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family for more updates throughout the season, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.